Hello? Wow, that's insane. I just got done watching, in my opinion, the greatest show of all time, or greatest miniseries. Definitely the greatest show on HBO. 6 Feet Under, and just talking about it almost makes me want to cry, because God, such an incredible show. So first I'll just describe what happened in the end. Claire, you'll have to watch this series first to know who Claire is. She's like the youngest daughter. Excuse me. And she's I need to contain myself. Oh God. That was just miraculous. But yeah, it showed Claire waking up because she was planning to go to New York for this stock photo job, because she had a job, she had done art with photography, which I guess I had no clue that was considered art, but I guess you could consider me being an artist because I do take pictures of the Avalanche players. Yeah, I guess just making these terrible videos on YouTube is like art. It's considered art, but it's just really bad art. Anyways, excuse me. And then she was planning, to go to New York, and then the job that was gonna go to New York got bought by this company in Chicago. And then the ghost of Nate, who is her brother, told her to go anyways. You'll be successful. Just do it. And then she went out the doors, and her mother, Ruth, her only brother that's still alive, David, and keep in mind she only had 2 brothers, David and Nate. And Nate died for in one of the last 3 episodes. He had a stroke, I think. So then it showed her saying goodbye, and then David, it brought out his boyfriend, his name Keith, and their 2 adopted kids, and they said goodbye. And she took a picture, and then she got in the car, and she hugged them, and the usual goodbye. And she's like, I don't want to go. And then the ghost of Nate was sitting over on the porch, and he was like, go. And then she went into the car, and it showed her putting in a CD and starting her engine, and started driving. And then it showed, after I remember this, it showed Ruth and her friend throwing tennis balls at dogs. That kind of sounds weird. They're just having a good time. And I think, and then what happened after that? Keith and David got married because it showed Brenda, who was Nate's spouse, and I feel so bad for Maya, who is Nate's Nate's little daughter, you know, she will grow up having no parents. Can you fucking imagine that? Growing up, and I know it's a TV show, but still, can you imagine growing up and you're, like, it's not like you're in adoption where you're still able to track down your parents. Her fucking parents are dead. The only time she saw her parents was when she was born to, like, when she was, like, 3 or 4 years old. And she thought Brenda was her mom. She's like her stepmom, but she lived a long life, I'll tell you. And then it showed her baby, because Brenda had a baby with Nate, and right when Brenda was pregnant with that other baby, Nate died. So, oh God, that's so sad. That's so sad. And apparently, Nate had sex with this other girl who is George's daughter named Maggie. And George was married to Ruth, the mother. You're gonna have to listen to me very clearly. And then it showed the Brenda and Nate's baby being born, and it showed like her 5th birthday or whatever. And then it showed, what did it show? It showed trying to think here. It showed Ruth dying. Yeah, so it got dark really quickly. Huh, that's weird. But yeah, Ruth was eventually gonna die. She lived I think 82 years, which is pretty good. You know, she was a healthy woman. And it showed the ghost, which in the very first episode, the first scene in the first episode ever, season 1, episode 1, scene 1, is the only time you're gonna see the dad alive. And that's so he's talking to his wife on the phone, which is Ruth, and then he hangs up. And then she, for some reason, he was at a stoplight, and then the light turned green. He went ahead and went, and then for some reason, he obviously wasn't thinking. He stopped in the middle of the road to light his cigarette, and this big ass semi truck just came and hit him, and he died. Oh God. So that's, and he was, for the rest of the series, he just played as a ghost character, and he did good at that. He you know, and then there was the ghost of Nate, and then there was David, Claire, and this was showing you the future while Claire was driving. It was great editing skills, especially for its time, in 2005. Well, no, it just went back from and you know, it played this song, and it went back from showing Claire driving to showing what's gonna happen and what happened in the future. And so Ruth died, but I mean, she lived a long life. And then Keith, oh, this one really I started crying when this happened. Keith, he was a security guard or something, and he was delivering some boxes, and some fucking pieces of garbage came And oh God, some people came and shot him, and that was in 2044. I did the math, and he was like 52, I think, 52 or 53. But yeah, he got shot, and then those guys stole the boxes or whatever. And then it showed, who was it? It showed Claire? Yeah, Claire and her boyfriend getting married. And then they were at like a celebration or whatever. And David, who was my favorite character, because he was just such an amazing actor. He lived till 2044. So what? He was like 1969. He lived till he's like 85. So that's good. And he just fell over. This dude was eating potato salad by him. I don't know why I brought that up, but I don't know how it's relevant. But he saw his son playing football. For some reason, he was sitting down and he had a heart attack. And then it showed like my second favorite character, Federico. He got all fat and everything, and then he's like a small character throughout the show. Just look up Federico from 6 Feet Under, and you'll see he's like a relatively small guy. And he ended up, he was on like a yacht, and he fell over and he died. He probably had a heart attack, but luckily he was with his wife, Vanessa. And then it showed Brenda. Yeah, I think it showed Brenda. It showed Brenda. She was just hanging out with her brother. They were like talking or whatever. And now I'm all paranoid because, you could die with anything. And also, note, at the beginning, the first scene of each episode, there's, someone dies. Someone dies, except in the last episode where Brenda's baby is born. But they kind of fool you into thinking that the baby is dead. It's like a stillborn or something. And what it does, the baby was like, it's alive, but it's not breathing. But anyways, Brenda, she just like fell back over. Like she was sitting down. It was like just like David's death. So, hold on a sec. Okay, dokie. The taste is gone. No, I'm sorry. Oh, let's pick my ass. I'm joking, okay? And then it shows Claire, who, she was like lying down in her bed, and she had cataracts, which is, a disease, not a disease, like a thing old people get. When like their eyes get all messed up, I guess. To where they like, it gets all foggy in there to where they're just blind. And, hold on 1 second. And then it showed sorry. And then it showed her looking up at like her artwork and like pictures of Keith and David getting married, and just pictures. I definitely recommend you watch it, this show. And yeah, most people will probably make the argument like, oh, Breaking Bad is better. It's not. I'm sorry. I've seen Breaking Bad. I actually watched it last summer. And it was, I don't think it's good enough. But anyways, alrighty, sorry, I'm just showing you guys that. Oh crap, I need to charge my camera. Anyways, and then she just dies there. But like, it showed her in the future, and I guess she was successful because it showed her like, and there's like flying cars outside of her house and shit. It's an amazing show. But yeah, I'm gonna make another video where I'll probably do like my top 10 favorite deaths, beginning death scenes, and I know that sounds really dark. It's not. Okay, well, before my camera dies, thanks for watching the video. I really recommend you watch this show. I should have put a spoiler disclaimer in the beginning of the video. Give it a like if you liked it, and I'm saying that honestly. Give it a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. If you have any question about 6 Feet Under, ask me. And my address is